Today in the show, we're going to be doing a brief surface level review of Convergence Superboy number 1. So for all of you that don't know what a surface level review is, it is a brief, spoiler-free review that shouldn't really mold your opinion on Convergence or any of the titles to do with it. It should just give you a brief idea if you're going to like the title that I'm talking about or not, and if you should pick it up or not. So I'm going to say right from the off, I got both covers of every single Convergence title, because that's the type of loser I am. But this Convergence cover is my favorite cover so far. I'm that type of loser that likes this kind of thing, and yes, I agree that you should not mess with the S. So when it came to Superboy, I was so happy with this. It is set just after Superman's death, so Metropolis doesn't have Superman, and obviously no one can use their powers at the moment, so it doesn't have Superboy either. I love that this was a what-if scenario. What if Superboy never realized his responsibility because he lost his powers? But we also saw that him losing his powers, he was losing a part of himself. It emotionally wrecked him. It made him lose his meaning because his powers were his meaning, and without them it's just a bit like, what's the point? And we saw that, and he didn't cope well with it whatsoever. So him getting his powers back in this title was very, very satisfying, even though we didn't see much of him without his powers. This had a really good balance of emotions and interactions and action itself. I feel like it didn't have too much for people that really don't like emotions, but also didn't have too much action for people like me that aren't the biggest fan of action for the sake of action. I really liked that we saw Dick Grayson and the Flash from the Kingdom Come universe. I really wasn't expecting to see them this week because I have no idea what's going on in Convergence till I read the titles. I'm just staying as far away from it as possible so I can be pleasantly surprised. And I was really pleasantly surprised with this title because I knew it was either going to be really, really good or it was going to bomb hardcore. All in all, I was so happy that by the end of this comic, we had Superboy. We haven't seen Superboy in so long. For all of you that don't know, Superboy is this character who flies around and wears spandex and a leather jacket, and he doesn't give two shits what people think about him because he's Superboy. He has superpowers and he does not care. You should read this title if you read 90s Superboy because you'll realize you missed that Superboy a lot more than you realized, and you should also pick up this title if you like breathing. Okay guys, that is it for today. So what did you think of Convergence Superboy number 1? Please leave me in the comments down below. Also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos, and also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking out my Patreon so I can make bigger and better and more history videos, and also don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.